Hey kids, how you doing? Driving along in my automobile, having some coffee on August 29th. Here we are way into the beer bug pandemic crisis. And let's see, so where are we? We've went a long way here. We still have a moderately shut down economy. We have many people not working still. And we have a burdened people wanting another stimulus package that has been in process for months now. And all the way back in July, we had our elected politicians in Washington saying, we will get this done before the end of 10 days because we're going to take a break, but we'll get it done by next Friday because we work good under pressure. Well, it's been well over a month now, and they've taken that break, and they took another break, and, well, they're still on that break, and as far as I know, they've gotten minimal done since then. So, in the meantime, our president signed 4 executive orders, trying to at least help people along and or playing chess and running an election campaign. It's all the contributing factors. So anyway, we're still left with multiple problems to deal with, and nobody really taking care of it. So with all of that off to the side, where do we sit in this pandemic? What is next? Well, we have a lot of testing, but it's questionable to say the best. At best, it's questionable. But this stuff was pushed through the FDA really fast under a program called Operation Warp Speed, which was just a bunch of money thrown at the companies saying, hey, get this stuff out. That actually might be leaning more toward the vaccines and everything. But anyway, so here we are with some questionable testing. Some probably working a little better than others, but some of it's free, some of it's going to be huge, it's going to be great, it's going to be the best thing in the world, just a little thing in the nose, So anyway, so the vaccine, that's really kind of where we're waiting now, right? Because some people are saying, well, they're not going to open up airlines until you can prove that you had a vaccine, or, they're really not going to start doing cruise ships, or, certain operations just aren't going to be able to happen until then. Well, whether you believe that or not, or whether that's going to how that happens, we're waiting on a vaccine. Now, I don't know where you sit. A lot of people say, well, I'm not taking it. And some people say, well, I'll take it if it's safe. And then other people are like, well, I guess if I have to take it, I'll take it. And then there's other people that say, hey, look, I've got a condition, or I'm old, or I'm, whatever it is. And they're looking for it. Well, so where are they with that? Well, you got 3 main companies right now that are out there that have made some advancement. The first one is a company called Moderna. If you want to look them up on the stock market, their ticker mRNA. They have a vaccine in the 3rd phase of the FDA process, which is the last phase. So, they're the farthest along, but it's a 2-injection vaccine. So you got to take a shot, and you got to wait about 28 days to take your second shot. Well, they just recently completed their first little batch of 10 people. I believe they were all over the age of 55. They had their shot. They waited 28 days. They had the second shot. I think they waited about another week, and then they measured their antibodies. The antibodies seem to be about twice as much as a person that has actually had the coronavirus. So sounds good, right? Well, here's a little catch. We've went this far. We're all the way into the last stage of it. They're going to start with now a larger group of people. But I just learned that this vaccine, after it's manufactured, will have to be shipped and stored in a sub-zero environment. So that's going to create some hurdles to the disbursement of this vaccine. So I'm not sure where that's going to go. So number 2 in line right now is just a little bit further behind mRNA is Pfizer, stock ticker PFE. You can check them out too. Anyway, they're also a vaccine that's going to take 2 injections. And then just found out that guess what? Their injection will have to be stored at a sub-zero environment as well, but an even lower degree than the first Moderna vaccine. So, man, at their temperature for Pfizer, your common CVS and, you know, health department, stuff like that, probably are not going to have already the possession of, you know, these types of freezers. You know, probably not the biggest deal in the world to get them and get them lined up, but you've also got shipping, which, you know, is going to obviously require dry ice at the minimum. I'm not sure even if that's going to, you know, work for it or not. So here we are this far along, got, you know, getting kind of close to being able to get one, but there's probably going to be some challenges in even getting those vaccines out. And then the question is anybody even going to take it? Well, the government's already got a check written out, ready to start handing these checks out for, you know, 1.5 and 1.6 billion dollars for, you know, hundreds of millions, or at least 100 million doses to start off right off the bat, you know, and then want to follow it up with another 400 million. So, gosh, I don't know how that's going to work out. So anyway, you got your number 3 vaccine is by a little company called Merck, MERCK. Stock ticker MRK, I think. I could be wrong. It might be MERK. I don't know. Look it up. You can do that. So anyway, they actually have a vaccine that's going to be a 1 dose. Now, they're a few months behind everybody else. So my question on that is, you know, are they sitting in a better position because they have a lesser dosed vaccine? Will more people be opted to take it? But what's the storage requirements going to be? Hey, somebody get out there and Google and start looking around, try to find out. You know, if this is going to be another sub-zero storage vaccine, you know, we might be in the same predicament as the first 2. But, you know, so that's where we are. I thought I'd make this even shorter, but gosh, that's just where it is. So, you know, maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't want the vaccine. Maybe you don't trust it. A lot of people don't. You know, this thing's been shoved through just as fast as those testing devices. So anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'm going to stop my Micro Machine Man speed talking here. I'm going to finish my coffee as I go in here to the store. And I think I maybe just made an illegal right-hand turn there on camera. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Anyway, hey, be smart, be wise, be safe, and let's just do what's right and try to help other people out while we're doing so, okay? Love, peace, all that good stuff. Smell you later.